Okay, so this is our question. The first step that you want to do is draw out your Lfsr. So you draw out your 3 boxes, and you put a little Lfsr thing there, line comes around there. So this is S0, this is S1, and this is S2. This is controlled by C1, this is controlled by C2, and this is controlled by C3. Your initial state that you're given is these 3 here, so it would be written as 0, 1, 1. So this is your S0, this one's your S1, and this one's your S2. So if you put that into here, we'll draw it out again, you get 1 there, and 0 there. Again, controlled by C1, controlled by C2, and controlled by C3. Lfsr there, and put round. So imagine you're including all 3 of the taps. So your S3, which is the next thing here, is equal to 1. So that one there is S3, and that's equal 1. You're given that in the sequence. That is equal to 0 lots of C1, so 0 lots of C1, Lfsr'd with 1 lot of C2, Lfsr'd with 1 lot of C3, which is just equal to C2 Lfsr'd C3. Okay, so then your S4, this all moves along 1, and you get your S3 coming in here, so you can cross these out, and you get S3 in here, which is 1, S2 is here, and S1 is here. So for S4, which equals 0, because this one's your S4 element, so that equals 0, you get 1 lot of C1, Lfsr'd with 0 lots of C2, Lfsr'd with 1 lot of C3, which just equals C1 Lfsr'd C3. And then for your S5 element, they all move along 1 again, so then you put your S4 element in to here, so that becomes 0, that one becomes your S3 element, which was 1, and that one becomes your S2 element, which was 0. Okay, so now for S5 you've got 0 lots of C1, sorry, S5 element is 0 as well from up there. So S5 is 0, which is 0 lots of C1, Lfsr'd with 1 lot of C2, Lfsr'd with 0 lots of C3. So that just equals C2. So from this equation here, that implies that C2 equals 0. So now you can put your C2 equals 0 into this equation, number 1. So C2 equals 0 into 1 gives you 0 Lfsr'd with C3 equals 1, which implies that C3 equals 1. And then from there you can put that into equation 2. So you get C3 equals 1 into equation 2, so you get C1 Lfsr'd with 1 equals 0, and that implies that C1 equals 1. And therefore your Lfsr must be 3, because it's of length 3. You've got C1 and you've got C3, but you haven't got C2.